Hello everyone, this is David on behalf of the KRONO POLO team, and today we're going to have a look at 4 great exercises you can perform with just a dumbbell or even some bands at home. These exercises will be focused on strengthening your deltoids, making you have even stronger and healthier shoulders. But first, do not forget to subscribe to the KRONO POLO channel, as we will be posting content like this every single week. So without further ado, let's get into it. For our first exercise, we're gonna have a look at front dumbbell raises. This exercise is great to strengthen the frontmost part of your deltoids, helping you achieve that overall 360 or 3D look we really like on the shoulders. For this exercise, it's really important to keep your core as tight as possible. This is gonna help you avoid back injury and overall improve your form and the effectiveness of the exercise. The great thing about these exercises is that you can start out with a very low weight and then move your way up to even harder and heavier weight. For this exercise, we really want to focus on getting from that 8 to 12 rep range and 2 to 3 sets, depending all on your level. Okay, so for the second exercise, we're gonna have a look at lateral dumbbell raises. This is gonna be great to help us build that side muscle in our deltoids and overall improve shoulder mobility as well as strength. For this exercise, it's really important not to bend forwards or backwards, as these might result in back injury. Really focus on tightening that core as well as those glutes. This will help you keep your base as solid as possible and avoid injuries. For the exercise itself, it's really important you remember to bend a little bit your shoulders. We don't want to have all straight arms, as this might cause a bit too much stress on the rotator cuff or even the elbows. So keeping out around 120-degree bend on our arms will help us not only increase the effectiveness of the exercise, but avoid injury as well. It's really important you remember to turn your hands just a bit forwards, and this is gonna help you improve the effectiveness of the exercise as well as help you focus even more on that lateral part of our shoulders. Again, for this exercise, try to do 8 to 12 reps around 2 to 3 times depending on your level. If it's too easy for you, remember you can always up the weight without risking injury. For our third exercise, we're gonna change it up a bit and we're gonna focus on shoulder presses. This is gonna be great to build that overall shoulder strength as well as mobility. For this exercise, you can use either a bar, a set of dumbbells, or even an elastic band. For this exercise, it's really important to keep a really tight posture. This is gonna help you avoid, again, back injury. For this shoulder press, we wanna remember not to bounce. A lot of people tend to do this when they're tired, but make sure if you see yourself falling into this, just lower the weight or lower the reps. We want to keep the form as clean as possible. Always remember not to use your chest or any other muscles to pump the weight up, as this will minimize the effectiveness of the workout. And one last thing to remember with this exercise is to watch out with your face. We're going to be lifting weight over our heads and we don't want any accidents happening. So make sure you're choosing weight which you can control comfortably. Again, do this 8 to 12 reps and repeat the process around 2 to 3 times depending on your level. For the fourth and final exercise, we're gonna go with something a bit more compound, taking advantage of our whole body, and this is a great finisher for any workout. And these are side plank raises. All you have to do is get on your knees, then switch it up to your side and really hold a side plank position. Once you're there, really focus on tightening that core as well as your glutes to keep you in as much a straight position as possible. This is gonna help us not only keep a good form on the lifting part of the exercise, but help us strengthen our obliques as well. Once you're in position, just focus on lifting the weight in a really controlled manner. We don't want to be swinging around the weight, moving a lot. We really want to focus on form. This is why in this last exercise, we really want to lower the weight if necessary, just to maintain really proper form. Once you're done with 8 to 12 reps of this exercise, make sure to switch sides and repeat the whole process again. Remember, really try to keep that form as tight and clean as possible. As a final tip on this final exercise, we really want you to focus on keeping a really straight line with your whole body. We don't want to see any bending of the hips or even your core muscles. We really hope you enjoyed today's exercises. They are great for overall shoulder strength, mobility, and health. Make sure to stay tuned for next video, and we'll see you next week.
This shit runs out.